What's up, everybody? This is your homeboy Jay, or you can just call me John Solo. Dan's not with me today. Basically, I got these new microphones. I want to test out this new equipment that I have. They're like this little portable podcast setup, and Dan's not around because he has to do some work right now, and it's like, I kind of want to test these things out. Now, immediately, I've noticed the thing that sucks about it is I can't wear headphones to monitor everything. It's supposed to have a noise cancel feature, but I can't tell if it's filtering out any noise. So we'll find out. But yeah, when I listen back, we'll see if it's good. But yeah, it's been a good week for the WNBA. We know our All-Star rosters now. Team Fee is, of course, Napheesa Collier. We got Stewie, Brianna Stewart's on her team, Alicia Gray, Nneka Ogwumike, Paige Beckers. I like to say Paige Bukers because I like to be wrong. Anybody else hear Paige Bukers come out of people's mouths sometimes? It's like, I don't think that you pronounce the U, man. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. But we'll see also on Team Fee, you got Ryan Howard, you got Alyssa Thomas, you have Kelsey Plum, Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins-Smith, and Angel Reese making the All-Star. That's pretty cool. I guess she kind of deserves it. I guess she's having a pretty good second year. And then, of course, Team Caitlin Clark consists of Caitlin Clark, of course. It'd be weird if she wasn't on her own team. Aaliyah Boston, Sabrina Ionescu, Asia Wilson, Satu Sabali, Kelsey Mitchell, Gabby Williams, Sonia Citron, her and I share the same birthday, Kiki Arafian, Kayla Thornton, and Jackie Young. That is Team CC. Man, that's a couple of those surprise me. That's kind of a hot take. Like who surprises me the most on that one? I didn't necessarily think that Sonia or Kiki or Jackie Young. I didn't think either of them. Like I didn't think none of them were gonna make the All-Star. There are some people that I was surprised were left off, but I guess I kind of understand it. They really seem to weigh on the fan voting a lot. So yeah, I don't know about that. But I don't know. I don't think that anybody necessarily needs to be switched out. It's all right. I'm kind of cool with the rosters. CBA negotiations are getting a little bit dicey. I heard that the old W players are coming back with not too much liking the old things that are on the table. We want a little bit more money. We want equal, we want some equity, all that good shit. They're saying it's not good enough. CBA negotiations getting dicey. I don't think we see a lockout, though. I don't think that that's going to happen. I'm fairly certain of that. They have too much riding on it. The league's growing too fast that they can't just, let them sit out. They have to fork over the cash. Give them what they want. Man, the Aces are really sucking too. Kind of weird without having somebody to bounce things off of. Just talking about the WNBA by myself, but it's all right, I guess. But yeah, the Aces are doing fucking terrible, man. Like I feel like they might, if they keep up this cold streak, they might be out of the playoffs. Like there are too many teams that are having a good like middle part of the season. They might have a good second half of the season. I don't know. That's a cold take. I think that the Aces could possibly miss the playoffs this year. But I don't know. Another weird thing, speaking of the Aces, though, here's a little personal foul for you. They have a giant-ass Asia Wilson billboard right next to a giant-ass Sabrina Ionescu billboard right outside of Gainbridge Fieldhouse. So all of us Fever fans just go out and we see Asia and Sabrina every time that we visit the field house or every time we're going in or going out. We see a gigantic player from a team that isn't the Fever. It's a little bit weird, a little bit strange. But yeah, coming off of a good ass game though, we crushed Dallas. We destroyed Dallas. The Fever might be wanted for assault. Like that was some battery that went on there at that game. I witnessed like just team on team violence. Like the Fever crushed them so hard. Although Lee Yaroo is so good. Man, she's so good, and she's getting better. Like she's definitely been getting better, and like, but she's starting to have that like flair that she had in China, and I love to see that. I'm really happy to see Lee Yaroo doing really well in the WNBA. For the longest time, she was the leading scorer on that team, but I think Paige maybe outscored her a little bit. I'm gonna get more into Paige in a little bit when I go through my little talking points here. And I have a nice personal foul about this Dallas game that I'm gonna end up getting heated. So let's save that for closer towards the end of the show. I don't know. What do you guys think is a good name for that Philly team? I think that the Cleveland Rockers are probably coming back. They might not go with the Rockers for Cleveland, but I think that they're definitely going to go with the Shock for Detroit with these new expansion teams. And I think is it rumored or has it been confirmed that it's going to be the Portland Rose? I think, which is weird because isn't Rose already a unrivaled team? I don't think that that's confirmed though. I think I'm just talking out of my ass with that one. But I have some suggestions for the Philly team, right? Like maybe the cheesesteaks or the bells, because they have that stupid bell, or I don't know, the Toon Squad or the 69ers. I don't know. I'm terrible at coming up with names. But yeah, I don't know. The Philly team, that one's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to go off of the whole like patriotic theme that they have with like the 76ers. They could go with the 69ers. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Of course I wouldn't, you fucking creep. Man, the All-Stars coming up this week though. That's the next home stand for me and Dan for the old Planet W crew is going to the All-Star weekend, and thankfully neither one of us are going to be doing it solo. I feel like I'm floundering here. I need somebody to bounce stuff off of. I don't like doing this stuff by myself. But yeah, the All-Stars, the next thing that we got going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to work out some stuff with a specific WNBA player that we might be able to find her on All-Star weekend, talk to her about some funny basketball moments and all of that good shit. We're going to try to sit down and go over the funniest moments in basketball with this person. So I think that could be kind of fun. We're working it out. We're definitely working it out. But man, I don't know. I'm not all that excited about night one, which is weird because it's in Indianapolis. You would think that like I've never been excited about night one of especially the WNBA All-Stars. It's kind of a little bit lame. They just do the skills challenge. They do the 3-point contest. It's like you're making this whole night one separate event based around something that's entertaining for like a half an hour. So like we got to do a little bit better there. And I have some suggestions. I think we could do like a one-on-one or a 2v2 tournament. I think would be kind of cool. Maybe a female celebrity game. I think that would be kind of awesome. You get like Rihanna out there and like every other. I don't know who else can ball. Aaliyah used to be able to ball before she died. I have an Aaliyah Rock and Jock jersey, so I know that she could put up some buckets. A mascot 3-point contest. How about that? We get Freddie Fever out there and the weird thing from the sun and that weird thing from the storm. There's a lot of weird things out there. But then Ellie, she probably has a nice deep ball game. I don't know. We could lower the rim, have a dunk contest. I think that would be fucking terrible. But the number one suggestion that I had that I'd love to see, roast battle. Give us a roast battle for night one. You could have so many good people in there. Imagine Sophie Cunningham and Sid Colson having a roast battle against one another. That would be an amazing thing to see, and I would love it. Oh boy, I hope that the noise cancellation on this thing is working. Like I can't get headphones to work to monitor this new mic setup that I have going on. So I hope that the noise cancellation is working because I don't know why or where or what's going on, but I keep hearing a chicken outside of my like I don't live like in the country. I don't live like out in the middle of nowhere where people just have chickens. So I don't know why I keep hearing this weird like bah, bah, bah. It's so strange. I don't really know what's going on. Oh boy. Oh, anyways, what else do I have written down here for yous guys? Kelsey Plum's super cool, man. I got the chance to talk to her and stuff after that second Sparks game. I think I already kind of talked about it, but she is 21-1 against the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Plum. So like not only does she whoop our ass when she's on the Aces, but she whoops our ass when we're on the Sparks. Like she's just really good. She's like quickly becoming one of my favorite players, and mainly because she made a dick out of old Nick Pedo. That kind of made me happy because I have another story about something like that that I'll get to in a second. But we got to meet Rakia Jackson's mom at that same game. Like Dan was walking around, he had Rakia's jersey on, and then suddenly a woman came and like tapped him on the back, and she goes, "Excuse me, can I take a picture with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I guess so." And she was like, "I just love your jersey. That's my daughter's jersey." And he was like, "Wait, you're Rakia's mom? Well, I want a picture with you too. Like, I definitely want a picture with you too." Then, and he got some pictures, and pretty sure you can see them on our Facebook fan group, Planet WNBA, a Facebook fan group. That's my favorite way of interacting with the fans. Every game that I go to, except for the Atlanta game, which I'll get into in a second, I usually post pictures of the tip off. And then when people go to the free throw line, I like to take a picture of them at the line because I'm close enough to get really, really good free throw line pictures. But, other than that, I like to watch the action and not take too many pictures of the game. I know I'm really terrible at doing the social media and creating content. Like, I never think I'm going to make a video. I'm going to create some content for my Instagram. I don't really care about stuff like that. My way of social media is I love doing podcasts because I like to talk. There's no really like talking form of social media, right? Except if you want to have a TikTok where you are on video, and I don't want to be on video because you guys don't want to see my ugly mug. My hair's thinning up front. It makes me self-conscious. I'm just kidding. I really don't give a fuck. And actually, my shit's coming back a little bit. My shit's coming back in the front a little bit. I started doing some of those vitamins that people have recommended to me from this podcast, actually. So I appreciate some of your guys' recommendations. All you got to do is just take this shit. It's like 100-something bucks a year, and your hair will grow back. And fuck yeah, dude, it's growing back. So shout out to all of you guys that suggested that one for me. I love that. We also we got to stop on our way to one of the games, and we saw the Tamika Catchings mural that they have downtown in downtown Indy, and it's fucking awesome. It looks really cool. If you guys get the chance to do head over to Google, I guess, and you can look up the Tamika Catchings mural. It's really nice. I love art, so I'll just let everybody know that one excited me a lot. That's why I like comic books a lot, because I really love art. Anything that just really captures me visually, I love it. But yeah, we got to snag some Caitlin Clark autographs at the game. I got a nice jersey sign now, which is going into a frame. I already have the frame for it, and I will be having a signed Caitlin Clark jersey in a frame very soon. That's a nice piece, man. Like, I know that, like, we give Caitlin, well, we give her fans shit because her fans are weird to a point where she picks up a lot of fans, and, Paige Beckers is the same way this year. She picks up a lot of fans that aren't necessarily fans of basketball. They're more fans of the fact that, wow, you're really famous, so I'm going to be a big old fan of yours. So that's kind of why, like, you hear us say stuff like Ku Clark Clan and stuff like that. It's never hate towards Caitlin. We actually really like Caitlin, and I really like Paige Beckers, but some of her fans and some of the people that want to vulture off of her really piss me the fuck off. Like this dude at the Dallas game that me and my brother both almost got into it with. I mean, this is the closest I have ever had to getting into a fight with a person, like in public like this. Like, we're waiting in our regular section right near the visitors entrance like we do every game, and there are little kids around, and there's a lot more people than usual because Paige Beckers is there, and everybody wants Paige Beckers' autograph. Excuse me, Paige Bucher's autograph. And everybody's down there, with all of their stuff. And we decided, because, Dan has a shitload of cards for the WNBA. So he brings a ton of cards with him and gives them out to kids for players that are on the opposite team. Because a lot of kids are down there hoping to get Caitlin Clark. They're never going to get Caitlin Clark. So it's like, here's this for the people that will come by and sign for you. So, maybe we can get Ty Harris to stop for you. We can get Big T, all these people. Lee Rue. Here's a card for Lee Rue. So he was giving out all of these cards to all of these little kids around. And then as soon as it started looking like maybe somebody could get Paige Becker's autograph. Some fucking dude came out of nowhere and immediately, like, like basically smacked me on the side of the head with his deflated basketball that he brought to get signed, and like pushed up against my brother, looked like he was trying to bend him over the rail and take some back shots. Like, but like just like leaned over Dan like that, basically laying on his back and like pushing over me. And then like I turned around like, what the fuck is going on here? And when I turned around to confront the guy, the couple behind him was the parents of a little girl that we gave cards to. And they both looked horrified. And I heard the woman say, "You just shoved our daughter out of the way." And it fucking set me off. I was like, you just pushed a kid? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. And Dan turned around and he was like, yeah, you're not going to be pushing up on me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not dealing with you pushing on me. We're not fucking doing this. There's some etiquette here. Everybody wants an autograph, but nobody's assaulting people, stepping on their shit, pushing up against them and all that stuff. And then the dude said something in response, and my brother like made the comment of, this could end with you leaving the game early to have to go to the hospital, just so you know. And then the dude got in my face for whatever reason, went, "Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Is that a threat?" And I went, yeah, it is. So get the fuck out of here. Have you noticed you're pissing off everybody? Nobody here likes you. And actually the security guard right behind you is waiting for me to finish lambasting your ass so she can throw you the fuck out. And we also have people in our section who, they don't have problems with anyone. I've never seen them get aggressive towards anybody. Some of them I've never even seen speak to another person. And they're yelling at the guy. Stop trampling over people. Like, he was like trying to crowd surf over a whole bunch of people just to get Paige Becker's autograph. And this dude was a grown-ass man. This dude was similar in age to me. And that's what really got me, because it was like, dude, like, I'm so cool with helping people get stuff signed, but you have two deflated balls, like two different Paige Becker's college jerseys, her pro jersey. We know why you're down here. You're Nick the Vulture revisited, but you just live in Indiana instead of Minneapolis, like Nick the Vulture does. So we had to deal with that guy, and like people were yelling at him, telling him to leave him alone, get out of their face, like stop trampling my kids. It was really uncomfortable, and it really was the closest that, like, I had such an intrusive thought, right? Because he had a black baseball cap on with black Oakleys. He had black Oakleys on the brim. And when he was like, "Is that a threat? Is that a threat?" And like getting in my face. Oh, the toxic part of me wanted to just smack that hat right off of his stupid fucking head and then go, "How's that for a threat, bitch?" And yeah, like, it was amazing because I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." And he was like, "There are kids around." I was like, "You didn't give a fuck. You trampled on the kids. Hey, sorry, kids. An adult is here using adult language. Don't say this kind of stuff at school. But this is the perfect time for an adult to use an adult language when they're angry at another adult. So get the fuck out. Leave. Fucking asshole." Like, that dude really, really pissed me off, man. Really, the absolute closest that we've ever gotten to like a physical altercation. Cause like, I don't know, I could see if that dude would have made the mistake of trying to swing on me or my brother, oh man, he would have got the boots put into him right there in row 2 of section 11. And I would have been none too hurt about it. But yeah, I couldn't smack the hat off of him or anything like that, because I can't get banned from the field house. That would fucking devastate me. Like, I ain't gonna let somebody punk me like that, but I am also not gonna get into a fight and get banned from the field house. I think that I would feel like a gigantic dick if I ever did that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Our Atlanta game that we went to live, I hated it so much. Such misery during that Atlanta game because we went into an event that I don't think we were supposed to have gone to. Like, we had a season ticket holder event that we were invited to, and we went to what we thought was the check-in table for it. And she was like, "Do you have your email? Anything like that? We don't see your name on the list." So I was like, "Nah, I actually never got an email. I just got a call that said, if you want to do it on this, if you want to do your fan experience on this day, just come up, check in at the thing, and we'll get you all sorted out. And I gave her all of our info, who we are, who our ticket rep was, and everything. And she was like, okay, and then gave us these wristbands, and then took us into this, like, it's where the Fever practice, but they had it set up as like a banquet, and there was like a shit ton of food and like weird, like, it was like, I don't think this is what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to just go down courtside and watch them shoot around like a half an hour before they let everybody else in. But they let us into this place where there's like a shit ton of food, like this badass mac and cheese and a beautiful looking salad. I didn't want to even dig into that. It was like, that thing looks like a work of art. I ain't about to take some of that salad and mess up that fucking vibe that's got going on. So I skipped on the salad, but I had a little bit of mac and cheese, and I had some of these sliders that were really, really awesome. They were like these barbecue chicken sliders. And here's something that you guys might not know about me. I am allergic to mustard. It's not a deadly allergy. It's not like I have to hit myself with an EpiPen, anything like that. But I'm allergic to mustard in the sense of it makes me sweat really, really bad, and it makes me feel nauseous. Sometimes I throw up if I have something that has mustard in it, but like it really like it just makes me super uncomfortable. Sometimes I get like these tiny little hives on my neck that are like itchy. It's nothing that I don't even necessarily have to watch out for mustard. It's just usually like, yeah, let me get that burger, but no mustard, please. But if I ever have something that has mustard in it, or a salad dressing, or in this case, a barbecue sauce that has a little bit of mustard in it, I usually don't think that it's that big of a deal. But this hit me so hard, like right at the tip. I just started sweating so bad during this Dallas game. And I mean, pouring sweat. I had to run to the bathroom like 2 minutes into the first quarter because I thought that I was going to throw up. It was bad. It was severely uncomfortable. But hey, shout out though, because before that game, I got BG to sign my book. Oh, I was so excited about that. Like BG signing my book that I've read 3 times now. I really badly wanted to go, BG, why didn't you like find some sort of corner to put the boots to that bitch that was ratting you out, that they shared you in a cell with? Like you didn't want to find her in a shower and hit her with a fucking soap. You didn't want to break her nose. Pay another inmate to kick the shit out of her. You should have done that shit. And I still want to ask BG if she wants to hit my vape. I always bring one with me to the game just in case I need to make a bathroom run. Things get a little bit too intense. Just head out into a stall, vape a little bit. They got the coffee station back. They have the coffee back at the field house. So I want to make a TikTok video with Dan for our TikTok. Feverville317 on TikTok. I guess that's going pretty well. I'm not really sure. Dan runs it because I'm terrible at social media. But I want to make a TikTok for our Feverville317 of how you can vape at your seat. All you need is a vape and a coffee. Because, you just hit the vape, and then you open up the lid of the coffee, and then you slowly blow the steam off of the top. And I use that with heavy finger quotes. So that's all you really have to do. But yeah, man, I think that that's about it for me. All-Star Weekend coming soon. I really hope that these microphones work out, because I wanted to do some mobile shows. I also didn't want to leave you guys hanging on a podcast this week. It's been a very, very busy week. Also very stressful for me on a personal front, because I don't know if you guys have ever switched insurance companies while you were in the middle of using that insurance for something, but good Lord, that is a headache that I don't wish on my worst of enemies. Nick the Vulture, I don't wish that headache on you at all. Switching insurance companies in the middle of needing this insurance for something, because man, it's been a really bad pain in the ass. I had to reschedule my son's doctor's appointment, like all kinds. I don't need to go into that. None of that's WNBA related. It's just annoying, and it goes into my personal foul of insurance companies are pieces of garbage and they're scams. But anyways, I hope that these microphones are working out and everything sounds well. I paid enough money for these motherfuckers that they better sound good. And also, I need to figure out how to use headphones to be able to monitor the sound, because I don't know. I feel like spending as much money as I did on these little mobile mics. These are supposed to be the best ones on the market. Why can't I monitor them? I know it's just something with me. I know I'm doing something wrong, and you can definitely connect your headphones somehow. I'm terrible at technology. I'm just good at talking shit. That's what I'm here for. But that's it for me. If you guys want to hit us up on our socials, I am jcraft247 on Twitter/X. You can message me on there. You have to pay for Twitter to message people. I didn't know that until I started doing Wrestling with Criminals, which is my other podcast. I am taking I think a week off from that. I don't think my wife's in the mood to record a thing about DT Porter, the murdering wrestling scumbag, this week. So Wrestling with Criminals, it's a good one. It's true crime, it's comedy, it's pro wrestling. We have a lot more pro wrestling fans than we have true crime fans. So if you're a fan of true crime, please help me fix that, because every feedback question that I get is always about wrestling, and I don't know a whole lot about wrestling. I just know about crime and talking shit on people who commit it. So I don't know. I attract a lot of wrestling fans. I'd like to attract more true crime fans. We also have planetwnba@gmail.com. If you want to reach out, let us know. Are you going to be here All-Star Weekend? Let's work some stuff out. We can find you. You can find us downtown. Find us anyway. You can find us on Facebook, planetwnba@gmail.com. I've already said that. Planet WNBA, a Planet W fan group is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted because it's starting to storm outside, and that sucks, but hey, I test the denoise feature on here, right? Can you guys hear rain in the background? If you can't, then it's working. But if you want to help out the show, you can rate, review, subscribe. I know you can write a review on Apple Podcasts. If you're on Spotify, you can hit those little 3 buttons and it brings up a thing where you can rate, and you can give us 5 stars across the board. That'd be awesome. I would love that. Helps us out, helps us stay on top of the charts, helps more people find us when they're searching out WNBA podcasts, and helps us be better quality shows. And also sometimes, it like helps out with advertisers, which I've turned down so far because I don't know, man. Trust me, you guys have heard all of them. Hey, do you guys want fresh frozen meals without having to go to the grocery store? It's all of that shit. And honestly, I don't know how any podcasts make money hawking that stuff, because you only get paid when people use your specific promo code, and then it's only like a small percentage of the promo code. Like your promo code gives them 10% off, and then you get 10% of like the 10% off that they got or some shit like that. It's such a, I don't know why anybody who hosts a podcast would want to interrupt like 2 minutes worth of their content to maybe make, I don't know, $20 in the long run. Just doesn't seem worth it to me. But anyways, that's how much we love you. We don't want to sacrifice any time of this show, not even 30 seconds, to tell you about these wallets that are basically indestructible and can organize your keys and all that. Nobody cares about that stuff. You've heard them all. If you listen to more than one podcast, you've heard them all. So they're on the beginning of every YouTube video you see. They're the in video advertisements of every YouTube video that you see. They're not lucrative. I don't know why people do them. I don't understand it at all. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. I will be back next week. Dan will be with me. I really only wanted to do this to test the microphones and thought I can make it last a half an hour probably. But anyways, I will be blasting off until next week, and I will see you with Dan. And that's really all I have for you. Bye, everybody. Peace out. Thank you for listening to me ramble by myself. I apologize if this was boring. Bye.